And welcome back to What If. Like I said, I'm trying to schedule the What Ifs 2 a week, not just one a week, so I can roll them out a bit faster. And we are at part 3 of What If Gohan had gone Super Saiyan against Raddtiz as a kid when he came down. So we just left off our hero. Wait, last time on the Dragon Ball Z What Ifs, our heroes had just defeated the tyrant Frieza relatively easily once Goku had showed up and went Super Saiyan 2. As we left off, Goku had gone Super Saiyan 2. He had learned it, training in the other world, preparing for Frieza. And I argue that there's a strong likelihood that he could do that. If he already knew Super Saiyan, training a year in the other world, not on King Kai's Fan, but in the other world, having used Super Saiyan for a while, he'd already know how to use Super Saiyan and possibly hit Super Saiyan 2 with so many fighters there that for him to train with. Plus, it's never stated... It's stated that he trained 7 years in the other world after he died. He did not reach Super Saiyan 2 when he died, but we know he reached Super Saiyan 2 and 3 as we were found out during the 7 years. We have no idea how long it took him to hit Super Saiyan 2. It's assumed that he hit Super Saiyan 3 pretty recently to when he had shown up, like maybe a few weeks or years or something like that, year before that, but it was pretty recently. Super Saiyan 2, I imagine that didn't take him that long, honestly. So anyway, yes. Also, Gohan has tapped into Super Saiyan 2 as well. Goku has seen this, so he would spend time with Gohan training to now harness Super Saiyan 2. So we'll leave them off. We'll leave it about a year, that year of peace leading up to when Trunks showed up. We'll leave it there. That's going to happen. In the meantime, the Prince of all Saiyans shall get his immortality! And the bitches. So he goes off to Namek, because now Frieza's gone. Basically, his entire army's gone. Well, not his entire army, but the Ginyus are gone. Everyone's gone. So he goes off. He's like, I'm going to go there, and I'm going to get their Dragon Balls. Assuming they have Dragon Balls. No, they have to have Dragon Balls. Damn it! I also imagine that Vegeta... At this point, Vegeta's probably around 30,000. I say that because he probably still showed up a bit and fought a little bit and got his ass kicked in the fight on Earth. So he goes to one of Frieza's remaining hubs and goes to the healing pod, and he's around 30,000 right now. So Vegeta goes, and he goes to Namek, and he gets the Dragon Balls. He goes about, starts murdering people, and gets the Dragon Balls. Now, here's the thing. He doesn't know how to work the Dragon Balls. So he eventually... has 6 of them, brings them over to Guru, and say, alright, I'm here, Green Man, give me your Dragon Ball. And also, Pah! It's like, what? It's like, yeah, Nail, whose power level is around 42,000, easily over a third stronger than Vegeta. He's like, yeah, no, Spiky. And then just proceeds, he kills Vegeta. Vegeta's quest says there, so now Vegeta is dead. Vegeta is dead. So Vegeta's Skulker goes like, no! And no redemption, he's in hell. So, cut to a year. Now, after a year, most of the guys are just about the same. Goku's been training a little bit. His power went from 5 to 6 million. Piccolo's been training a great deal, along with Goku. His power is probably somewhere close to around 4 million. And Gohan levels out to about 2 million. He trains off and on with his dad, but he's also, focused on his studies. Yeah, mostly Goku has been, when Goku does train him and Chi-Chi allows him to, he's been training him to harness the Super Saiyan 2 that he unleashed prior to this. But now Trunks shows up, and he's on there, he's like, where is everyone? Hey guys, here. It's like, where is it? And then he goes to Counselor, he's like, hi, I'm looking for Goku. Yeah. It's like, I thought, Frieza, I thought you guys might need help with Frieza. Frieza? What do you mean? He came by, he stopped by years ago, and then, Goku came and killed him. What? Wait, you didn't kill him on Namek? It's like, Namek? What the hell is Namek? Wait, I think I heard Piccolo mention this. Sorry. Where is Goku's house, please, again? It's like, oh, yeah, it's like, well, why should I tell you? Like, please, it's important. Life is on the line. So he goes, and even if Bulma doesn't, I think Trunks will figure out, it's like, I can just go Super Saiyan and just basically alert them to my energy. Yeah, and then he just like kind of sits there and waits. It's like Goku. Okay, what happened? So there's like, who are you? It's like, can I talk to you over here? And it's like, yeah. First, I just need to be sure. Could you go Super Saiyan? It's got a whole thing's gonna go down, but it's also gonna be a lot more awkward than it was initially. what are we doing right now? Okay, but I'm doing this for me, not you. Then he goes Super Saiyan, which keep that in mind. At a power level of 6 million, his Super Saiyan is roughly around 300 million, which is far more than what it was when in the canon right now. In the canon, I imagine his power was somewhere around 4 million for a 200 million power. His power is, again, over 50 times stronger than this. And in Trunks, he's like, whoa. It's like, he didn't think Goku was this strong. It's like, yeah, that's right. Goku, it's Goku time. It's like, I need a trance. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's like, yeah, ding, 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 ding. That whole thing happens. So Trunks explains the scenario with the androids. No, it's like, where is this? So Yamcha, both no, Vegeta's long ago. We don't know where Vegeta went. It's like, what? Well, maybe he'll come back. Now, you could argue this doesn't create Trunks. And it doesn't, technically speaking. But I'll always place an argument for why Trunks shows up and why he's still around. Because, as we've learned, the timelines are not consistent with each other. Multiverse theory is a bitch. Basically. So, yeah. I'll always argue that. So, basically, yeah, the training commences as usual. Everyone Chaozu gets left behind again, unfortunately. I put Tien roughly around 600,000. That's just standard power working right now. Krillin around 400,000, and Yamcha right around 250 because he clearly cheering the least amount of them. Goku and Gohan and Piccolo have all trained together. Piccolo is right around where Goku was as a Super Saiyan on Namek. 150 million I put him at. Goku's base is 10 million. It will weaken with his heart virus though. And Gohan is a little under his dad, around 8 million. Both have had a lot of time now to perfect Super Saiyan 2. Goku, while not knocking on the door of Super Saiyan 3, has still been pushing his path. He can sense there's something more, but it's going to take a bit longer for him to reach Super Saiyan 3. I don't see him in this scenario reaching Super Saiyan 3, just because, again, heart virus also factoring into that. Which, again, like in the canon, they don't remember to bring his medicine. He hasn't been taking his medicine. So Goku shows up, and, the fight. Now, the fight goes about the same. However, 19 does nearly get defeated. 19, because Goku powered up, even a weakened Goku at 8 million, which I imagine he'd be on par with Gohan right now, would be still around 400 million, which far exceeds what I believe. I don't think 19 or 20 or Dro or anything more were even above 200 million. I don't believe that. So Goku just beats the living crap out, takes one of 19's arms off, punches a hole in his chest. Then he's about to finish him off, but then he's like, I will have all of your energy. Jin just blows up. It's like, oh man, that's too much. It's like his power's now weakened now to the point. I imagine Goku's probably now somewhere like 250, maybe going into 200 and fading fast. 19 though, even with the energy, is still not in a good state. But he's able to at least start beating the crap out of Goku a bit. He's got one hand there. Goku's draining fast, but all of a sudden, Gohan's like, no, screw it. The Piccolo and Gohan's like, no, we got it. And then Piccolo just punches 19 and he's like, no, you bitch cat, you will not stop. He's like, you will not hurt my dad. Just powers up straight to Super Saiyan. Which, to be fair too, actually, I might take that back a little bit. I have to take that back right now. Because Goku still got Super Saiyan 2. Which, granted, when he powers up that, will probably just increase the rate of the virus further. But he's probably feeling he's weak. He's like, I gotta end this quick and not use an energy attack. So he basically is gonna do what he did against Metal Cooler. He's gonna one-shot it more or less. Saying his power is somewhere maybe close to only about 200, let's say 250. Now we'll even go to base Goku at them, or Namek Goku, 150 million. And 19's about to, I shall destroy you! And then all of a sudden, he's Super Saiyan 2 real quick, just smashes right through him, just cuts him off, and then boom, he just, and then falls down, just breathing heavy. He's like, oh no, the virus! He's like, Yamcha, get this! It's like, Yamcha, get my dad out of here! Me and Mr. Piccolo finish this. Just call me Piccolo! It's like, alright, Mr. Piccolo! God damn it! So yeah. He powers up. Gohan's seen this. He's not screwing around. He's just going straight Super Saiyan 2. Boom, 800 million power level. Dro says, like, oh dear, I got to get out of here. And then, Gohan's not having that. So he's just, boom, smashing him around, beating the living hell out of him. Piccolo's right behind him, especially being canon. And Dro's like, I've got you. Gohan comes and chops his arm off. Just boom, just slice the thing. Oh, damn it all! And then, gets all, double damn it all! Damn, what now? Okay, nothing. Those are weird calls. Just a boop, boop, nothing. So, what now, what? Okay. I do not know. It's just one of those dumb telemarketer things. Where was I when I was so rudely interrupted? So yeah, Dro, I think Dro gets taken out. Dro, between Piccolo and Gohan, Piccolo being the more serious and composed fighter, and Gohan just wanting to completely destroy this guy for nearly killing his dad. He's like, nope, you're dead. You're dead. We're killing you. So between them, Gohan's power far outclasses him, and Piccolo is, Piccolo. So that leaves us now with, and I'm already at the 10-minute mark. I can continue on. I think we'll probably cut this off wherever the Cell games would normally cut off, however the scenario ends. So now they go, it's like, all right, we've done it. And then Trunks shows back up, and like, Trunks, we killed the androids. It's like, well, what? The androids? It's like, but it's like, where are they? It's like, yeah, right here. Those aren't the androids. Like, what? So basically, they now have to. They haven't killed the androids. They haven't killed our androids yet. So now we get into Goku recovering. They're now wondering what the hell happened, and it's like, the alternate timeline theory. Meanwhile, Cell is going off and doing his thing. So now that being said, at this point, they could theoretically look for the Dragon Balls and wish the virus. Like, why the hell didn't they wish the heart virus? Goku wasn't dead. Let's be clear. You can't bring a character back with the Earth Dragon Balls if they died of natural causes. But Goku's not dead yet. You could wish the virus away. So why didn't they do that? I'm trying to think. There wasn't any wish they made prior. No, there wasn't any wish I can think of they made prior that they couldn't do that. So maybe it's like, but I don't think they'd initially think of that. They could. But it's like, well, if he's got his medicine, things along those lines. So, and at the time, no, Piccolo hadn't used Okami yet. No. So then Cell's wreaking havoc, and he's looking for him. Piccolo, Gohan is the strongest fighter on the planet right now. So Gohan and Piccolo and Trunks go to investigate, the whole Cell thing. And, they fight and say, oh, hello, friends. Now, Cell's power is hard to determine. I imagine in base form, like before he absorbed more people and before everything else, because before he absorbed people, he wasn't on par with 16. 16 and him had the exact same power according to 16 after he absorbed all those people and got stronger. I imagine he's probably somewhere around 400 million, which is right around Gohan. So, they initially meet and, Cell explains like, Cell, and, all that power whole thing goes on. That fight goes on. Gohan goes Super Saiyan, and they're about evenly matched. And Cell actually starts to drink, goes like, then it's Gohan just like, Super Saiyan 2's it real quick, and then just whips Gohan, just like, ah! And then he uses Piccolo's and it's like, that hurt like hell. It's like, damn, his power, I didn't think he could get that much stronger. Who knew they had so much power left in them? Well then, unfortunately, and here's a big thing right now, because Frieza's, I just thought something, because Frieza's forces came, that Joro drone probably got a little bit, not just of Frieza's DNA, which it did in the canon, but probably a little bit of the Ginyu's DNA. Now, I'm gonna save face here and say he didn't get Goldo's DNA. Because if he got Goldo's DNA, they're all royally screwed. Because he can go freeze time, just because Goldo also bit it the quickest among them. So there's that. However, Captain Ginyu's DNA, but then again, he has got the power swapping ability. But why would he want to use that ability, I suppose? Because he wants to be the perfect form. Now, if he feels he's about to be killed, that might be one thing. But he's also got the solar flare. Still, it's a good point. Now, if I decide to give him the Gildo, everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. The ability to hold your breath and freeze time, with the exception of someone like maybe Hit or like Kaioken Blue Goku. Yeah, you've got problems there, and obviously like Jiren and stuff like that, like those super uber tier beings. Anywho, so yeah, he escapes because Gohan's far outmatched him, and he gets away. But I would imagine during the confrontation he realizes, wait, the androids haven't been activated yet. That means they must be still in the lab. Yes, and then he goes and he's like, hello, so, he opens up, hello, brother and sister. What? And then he automatically becomes Perfect Cell, and they sense that power. It's like, oh, perfect. Now to wreak my perfect vengeance. Did I mention that I'm perfect? Perfection. Perfect. Because he's got a hard on for being perfect. So Cell would, perfect. He's like, oh, the Cell games. No, if your world's greatest warriors can show up and do it. It's like, yeah. And they've sensing his powers. Like, they can't do it. Goku now wakes up. Has woken up at this point, and I would imagine that he took a pretty hefty Zenkai boost. Would I go 50%? You know what? For the sake of it, I will say 50%. I will say 50%. So that puts him at 15 million. So now it's like they realize, like, all right, Cell. And it's like, we got the Cell game. So it's like he's giving us 3 days. We're gonna have to train. We're gonna have to train harder than we ever have before. It's like, but we got 3 days to do it. Yeah, and we don't have the hyperbolic time chamber anymore, which blows. Hey, Kami, can we wish for one more day in the hyperbolic time chamber? No, you cannot. Ah, darn it. Oh, darn it all. So it's like, yeah, and you're not. But it's like, well, I got an idea. Why don't we go train on King Kai's planet? It's like, huh? Yeah, the gravity's 10 times there, and I'm sure King Kai will be okay with it. No, I will not, Goku! I should say it's 9 days for the Cell games. It's like, no, just go to the other world again. Oh yeah, I can do that too. And then just takes basically just takes the group and just I can't do the pop. Boop. The pop. Hey, we're gonna train. So they train in the other world for a bit longer. Goku reaches about 20 million. Gohan is probably roughly in the neighborhood of about 15. Piccolo's probably hitting around 700 million mark. I'd probably go lower. I'd probably go 600 million mark for intense 9-day training. The rest of the Z-Fighters, I'll put them all relatively somewhere, give or take. Like Tien maybe around hits 2 million. Yamcha's still is less than a million. Krillin's made like a 1.2, 1.5. Point being, and Trunks is even training too. So Trunks doesn't hit Super Saiyan 2, but Trunks hits like that Ascended Saiyan form. So Trunks' power, I actually would imagine, is close to his canon counterpart without the Ultra Saiyan, but not quite there. So maybe like 1.2 billion when he's all said and done. So now they've all gotten there. They all arrive at the Cell games like, Goku, would you be going first, or it's going to be a little brat again? And me and him do have a score to settle. It's like, no. It's like, no, Cell, you're mine. And then he just powers up the Super Saiyan, which at this point would be, 50 million times 20. It'd be a billion. So yeah, it's a a billion. Goku, and so him and Cell are, it's really all the power you have, Goku. Come on. And then so they're gonna fight, and Goku's immediately gonna be on the losing side of the fight. However, then he goes Super Saiyan 2, powers up further, and now he's definitely more on par with Cell. Cell though goes full out around, like I want to say Cell's full power was right around 3 billion. Before he came back. It's like this all you have, of mightiest hero, and then he just instantly, what? And then instant Kamehameha. So and remember, this is not the same scenario we had where Goku wanted his son to take over the race. No, they both know Super Saiyan 2 at this point. They're just not as strong as their canon counterparts, unfortunately. If they were, they would easily defeat Cell, but they aren't. So, it blows up, and it doesn't do as much damage, but Cell's like missing out, he still regenerates, but it's like you, and then he starts beating the crap out of Goku. It's like, screw it, Gohan comes in, goes Super Saiyan 2 right off the bat, which puts him at around 1.5 billion. He's able to land a blow. His Trunks comes in, they're fighting it out, but Um, Sorry, I blanked for a second there. But none of them can really take on Cell very well. Then Goku looks at Gohan and says, Gohan, you remember that thing those guys taught us with the vests? It's like, what? It's like, yeah, remember, I didn't want to use it because I like a one-on-one fight, but we were kind of in a pickle here. So it's like, really, Dad? You sure? It's like, yeah, let's try it out. Actually, no, he'd probably do this with Trunks because Trunks is more inside, Gohan's stronger than Trunks at this point. It's like, all right then, son, let's try it out. It's like, what? It's like, phew. It's like, yeah, remember, training in the world where Goku was in there for a year. He learned it from them through that time span. So, and in the canon. So, he probably met them. Probably learned his transmission and met them. Sean! It's like, ha! And now, I have a theory on the multiplier of the Platara versus the of Mesopotamian or Metamorian fusion. Whereas the Platara is more or less a multiplier of both powers with variations. There's certain things that make it stronger and weaker. I think the Platara is more like a adding plus a like standard multiplier. In fact, what did I determine? Because when I did the power levels, I did those guys too, the fusion ones. Let's see. What did I determine to be the fusion power levels? I think I said it's basically the two users add together then times 10. I think that's what I determined. I could be wrong on that. But no one's said for certain. So yeah, you add Goku's 20 to Gohan's 50, and then you add 35. Then you add times by 10, you get 350 million. It's like, oh, is that really all the best you've got? And then he just powers up the Super Saiyan immediately, and then Super Saiyan 2's it, which is gonna drain the time probably the dance a little bit. But he's like, oh shit balls, and then just immediately starts to be like. And it's like, it's like, oh shit balls indeed, and then just beats the ever loving hell out of them, and pretty much just blast. And it's like, but that being said, their power is like 3.5 million is not that much greater than Cell's. They'll probably still duke it out for a good while, and I think they're gonna actually end up with a Kamehameha struggle between the two of them, and then it's like, and then just blasts them away, and then yes, it ends with Cell being destroyed by the Metamorian fusion, the fusion dance fusion of Gohan and Goku, known as Gokukan or Gohanku. Gohanku, Gokan. I'm going Gokan. So yeah. Cell does end up defeated by Gokan. Yes, and you're like, you just pulled that out of your ass. Like, I did kind of, but they could have learned it. So it's like, yeah, I might have pulled it out of my ass, but it's something that they legitimately could have learned. So, it's like, so screw any of you who will doubt me on that. Anyway, so yes, we leave off with everyone alive. Everyone is alive. Trunks goes back to his time, and we're going to leave it there. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. The part 4 will be up on Sunday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. As always, if you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want us to do more... if you want us to do any reviews, I should say, put those comments below. We'll review them at some point. I just ruled Win, Star Wars, Super Magic, What Ifs, anything I do on the channel. Put that in the comments below. I'll get to that at some point. Solo this week. Death Battle today, technically. And if I have anything else I want to do, I'll do that. So thanks for watching, and later.